Hey everybody, just wanted to send a quick message for you guys tonight. Tomorrow's the big day. We're going to start the 5-day lean down. I hope everyone has done a little grocery shopping. I hope you're prepared at least for tomorrow. I hope you've read through the documents and kind of have a feel for what this is all about and what we're going to be learning through practice this week. And I hope you're ready to participate. I wanted to just talk to you real quick about who I am and why it is that I'm doing this. I grew up playing sports all through high school, basketball and baseball. I actually considered myself to be skinny at that time and wanted to put on weight. So I was very active through my youth, and then as I got out of high school, all that kind of stopped. I did lift some weights through my 20s, but didn't know anything about nutrition or really a lot of the proper ways to gain muscle, so that was all kind of a waste. But when I hit my 30s, I moved. The problem was I moved to a desk job in my 30s and kept eating like a teenager, and started putting on pounds and wasn't doing a lot of active stuff outside of works, and I definitely wasn't doing anything active at work. So I ended up gaining a lot of weight, and at one time weighed 250 pounds. And that was when I started running, right after that. I remember I bought, I don't even remember what size it was, 38s or something size jeans, and I just wore them for 1 week. They were the biggest jeans I had, and I weighed 250 pounds at the time, and I kind of just said, I got to start doing something. So I guess at that time I wasn't ready to start changing my nutrition, or was ignorant on what to do with that. So I started running, which was the easiest thing for me to do. And I started out running just 5 minutes, and then I worked up to being able to run a mile. And then over months, I ran my first 5K, and then I kind of cut the bug of running and was doing a 5K every weekend for a while, then moved on to 10Ks, then did a couple half marathons, and now I've probably done about 6 or 7 half marathons and 2 full marathons. So I kind of consider myself a runner, and it's kind of something that gets in your blood and doesn't let go, and that's a lot of fun. But the problem was, for me, I did start losing a lot of weight. I probably lost about 35 pounds, and then I plateaued, because it seems like with running, without changing a lot of things with running, you're not going to change. You're going to kind of level off in your weight loss, and that's what I did. So I was struggling last year on what to do. I wanted to get more fit, but running wasn't cutting it for me. So, only running just wasn't cutting it for me. So I added P90X into my workout regimen. Saw results right away. Then I got transferred. I put that on the shelf for a while. Then I gained weight again. Then I felt terrible again about my health. And we were still running at this time. And so a year ago April, we ran the Oklahoma City Half Marathon. I weighed 225 pounds. 1 week later, I started another round of P90X and signed up as a Beachbody coach. And I did that to hold myself accountable. I wanted to finally, push myself to the max on my fitness and nutrition, and I figured being a coach and talking about this daily and helping others was the way for me to do it. And in the first 35 days, you got to remember, I ran a half marathon in April, and mid-June, 35 days into P90X and following nutrition guide, I weighed 205. I lost 20 pounds in 35 days after running a half marathon. So I was pretty impressed at how this all works with training muscles and eating right and balancing macros and all that stuff. So that's kind of how I got hooked into this. And last year had some ups and downs for me, and I finally got things dialed in probably about 4 or 5 months ago, playing around with my nutrition. And right now I'm probably the most fit I've been. I'm at just over 12% body fat after, starting out at around 20 or so a year ago. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So nutrition is very important for me. I've realized how big of a role it plays in everything. So I've actually changed, not thinking of nutrition as any kind of a diet. It's actually a lifestyle now, and I've accepted that. And once you get your mind around that, you won't be, you won't be craving restaurant food, pizza, and that sort of thing, because you won't really think about it. Your body will actually be craving healthier foods, and you'll need that. So that's a little bit about me, and a little bit about my journey so far. And as far as coaching goes, I'm here. I start this group because I want to help people, and I honestly do. And I want to see people improve on themselves. If they want to. I want to help you guys. If you have goals, I want to be there and help you reach your goals and find a way that we're going to do that. And there's a few methods that we have to do that. So I'd like to work with you outside of the group. But for now, we're going to kick this off tomorrow. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to learn a lot, hopefully. And anyway, that's it for tonight. Also, if you guys, I kind of introduced myself through this. If you guys wouldn't mind, I would like to know who you are, and everyone else would too. It'd add to the group. If everyone can just, comment below, just kind of give a little synopsis of your story so far, what you hope to gain, what your goals are. Let's get to know each other. It's going to make the group that much better. So anyway, I hope everyone's excited. I am too, and I'll be talking with you guys tomorrow. Good night.